I'm Paige,
I'm Frankie,
and this is the Creative as a Mother podcast.
bringing the shit show to you. Okay, I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
That was so weird.
I know. It kept saying join audio, but like I kept testing the speakers.
Yeah, mine was fine too. All I did was unplug it and then plug it back in. That was weird.
I figured out how to am I crooked? Like I have this like just resting on the
I don't know. I figured out how to use the light.
I see. It looks good.
and I'm opting to just be on my couch today, so don't mind my wonderful background.
Honestly, I debated doing the same. Okay, well, first, so I think I have a pinched nerve in my neck or something. Because so it was like a week ago, I reached for something and all of a sudden got like a shooting pain right here. And then like just certain movements felt really weird. And then it's been like a week and now it's shooting down my collarbone and like it literally hurts to like touch my skin here and it's shooting down this side now. So I was like, I should probably like go to a chiropractor.
Probably.
So I did. And she was like, yeah, it's a nerve thing. Cause when she was like working on stuff, I was like, I can feel it in my fingertips. Like it's shooting down my arm. So I feel old.
That sounds awful.
It's just like so, it's like, I feel like inconvenient, like where it is.
Yeah.
Like you're always, I mean, you use everything on your body every day, but I don't know, like your arms, like picking up kids and stuff. I'm like literally just even like going like this, like hurts.
Did she say how many like visits until it should feel better?
She said to like give it a little bit and she gave me like a stretch that I have to do like multiple times a day. And she said if it's either getting like worse or I don't notice like any improvement, then I'll go back in.
That's awful.
I know. I like wasn't I'm so used to like going in for like low back pain or lower back pain. So everything she was working on today, I'm like, this feels so like foreign to me. Like I never have like neck, shoulder issues.
I also went to the chiropractor today because we go every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Except uh I scheduled one on my birthday. Like that's when our appointment was due. And I canceled it the day before because it was my birthday and I was working at the shop and Beckham had a field trip. Like there was just too much going on.
Yeah.
So I canceled it. And then the next one would have been a month for me, but I had a session. So my mom took all the kids by herself for me because I had a session at the same time.
Yeah.
So I hadn't been in 6 weeks. And the cracks that came out of me today, it was so nice.
Like the best thing in the world. I like sometimes in the car, like the way I move will like crack my back. And on the way, I'm like, no, don't do it because it's going to make it that much more satisfying when you're at the chiropractor.
I needed to crack my neck like so bad on the drive, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute, no," because I've done that before where I've cracked my neck on the drive, like just out of habit, and
Yeah.
then I get there and it does, yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah. It's not, you don't get like the same because you
Uh-uh.
already like move stuff around.
Yeah. Yep.
Jake today, he was like, huh, it's almost like a chiropractor knows what they're doing. I'm like, yeah. He goes, or they're just making stuff up. I'm like, but they're not. He's like so weird about the chiropractor. I'm like, I've literally been going to her since Axel was in my stomach.
That's awesome.
We'll never go to anyone else now.
The kids have like competitions of who has the most cracks.
Aw,
I'm not allowed to participate though because I always win.
that's funny. That's good they all like going.
They do.
I was
They
so
do.
scared of it as a kid.
I love it.
Have they
I
all
don't.
been going for like a
Yeah,
long time?
just since Bolt started going,
Oh,
I well, Bolt started at the beginning of the year, and then I was like, "Oh, I wonder if Nelly would like this." And then I did her, and then the other kids were pissed because they didn't get to go. So then I added everybody,
yeah.
and we've all been going since. February.
Do you think has that helped Nelly at all?
I think it's helped Nell a lot.
Yeah.
She loves going, and I think it just helps release like the tension in her body.
Yeah. You
Can you
good?
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, this baby, he'll like half wake up, but he wants to like try to keep moving, but he can't move because he's tired, but his body wants to move, and that's what we were doing. But he's asleep. He's not full on like crawling, like hands and knees crawling. He'll get on his hands and knees and rock, but he's like army crawling
Yeah.
fast.
No.
So it
Crazy.
sucks.
I was just sitting here looking at supplements,
What?
but
Oh, supplements?
yeah, because well, I keep getting TikTok videos about like your cortisol levels.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to lower mine.
So I'm like,
Or we can just get rid of our husbands and all the other things that cause stress. Okay, but what are you looking at for your cortisol levels?
well, I was just looking to see if there was like supplements because I feel like I was just looking at like pictures too to see like because I feel like my face like started bloating at some point.
Probably magnesium.
Yeah, I just started taking that. So I just started, I think we talked about this last time. I got B12, vitamin D, magnesium, and my pre and probiotic. Those are my four things I'm trying to be super consistent with to see if that makes a difference.
What magnesium are you using? And when are you taking it?
I take it at night.
Okay.
Um, and it's what are the two?
I don't remember. I know that I take the one that's not supposed to help with sleep and it knocks me out. So that's why I was asking what time.
Really?
Yeah, what time of the day you were taking it.
The like glycinate or
Yeah.
that's the one that's supposed to help you sleep or like relax you.
Yeah, okay. I have the other one, I think.
Because I think Jake got the other one because he gets like restless legs. And I was like, no, you have to get the other one because this one like helps. But now I'm confused. So I don't know.
Now I'm confused too.
I
I
just
don't know
remember
either.
whatever one it is, it's my chiropractor told me to take it when I was pregnant for like aches and pains in your legs and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I just like noticed because like after I had Lennon, I wasn't like I didn't notice it in my face until like she was like 3, 4 months. Like looking at pictures, I'm like, wait, that's when like all this started happening. And it wasn't like a crazy weight gain or something, you know? So I feel like it's like something else going on. But again, I'm like so impatient and like when I take supplements for a week, I'm like, notice a difference. So we'll see how it goes.
He looks so big compared to my cats.
He's so big now. I mean, he's still so skinny. I don't think he eats enough. He only wants wet food. So I think we have to like get him on wet food. I try and put like, what's it called? Like those packets to like mix it in. But apparently wet food is better for them anyways, or for boy cats, I guess. So do that for you. But he's so food aggressive.
Really?
He's getting worse.
Cats can be
What
food aggressive?
he's literally since we got him, like ripped food out of the kid's hands, like tries to eat the dog food, like and he still is doing it and he's getting worse about it. Now he's eating my necklace.
That's so funny.
I'm like, I don't know if something's going on or like are you bored or like he
Get
rips
another
open
cat.
like
Get another.
he rips open like bags of bread on the counter, like anything he can get into, he will rip it open.
That's so funny.
How are your cats?
Good. They're sleeping with the kids, I think,
Well,
right now. Everybody calls, well, Camilla calls Lucy baby cat, so I call her baby cat, but her name
that's
is
cute.
Lucy. But she's they're like I thought she was gonna take a lot longer to warm up because she was a barn cat, like
Yeah.
born a barn cat, but she was fine. And then when my sister-in-law brought her over, Wrigley, like, went to go say hi to her and didn't realize that my sister-in-law was holding her, like, she was trying to say hi to my sister-in-law, not the cat,
Mhm.
and got, like, right up in her face and then realized, "Oh, crap, there's, like, a cat here," but she, like, freaked out. She spread her paws like this,
Oh.
hissing at him, and she bit my sister-in-law trying to bite Wrigley, and but now she walks around them and, like, is fine, but yeah,
Good. She warmed up fast.
she did. She did. She got on my bed in the middle of the night, and I didn't know that she could jump up there, but she got on my bed in the middle of the night. I'm like, "Okay, cool."
So do they always, like, sleep in bed with someone?
No, they snuggle with the kids, and then I take them out because I don't want them to, because we sleep with the door shut, and I don't want them to get stuck
Oh,
in there.
yeah.
So I'll take them out, and then, um, sometimes Tallulah will come in my room in the middle of the night, and then she doesn't shut the door behind her, so then somebody will jump in my bed, and then I have to get up to get the cat out because they're walking on our faces and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep.
Okay, anyway, what's our actual topic for the evening?
Okay, so when I was doing Savannah's pictures today, we were just well, like, before we even started, we were just talking about she was, like, apologizing for, like, the very small mess on her floor and saying she was like, "Why do we care, though?" She was like, "I'm just done. Like, I'm done, like, always trying to, like, keep up and stuff." So then we, like, got into it more about just the pressures of, like, why do we feel like we need to keep our house clean, like, 24/7 and that we need to look a certain way all the time and, like, that our house has to, like, be a certain design or, like, the way we decorate it and, like, our kids have to be dressed a certain way and, like, just that it all comes down to, like, social media. It's like our viewers, basically, we are, like, trying to portray this, like, perfect image that we have it all together and we do this with our kids and our house looks like this and whatever and it's like what it's doing to our minds, like the stress and anxiety we feel over it and like it was just the more and more we talked about it, I was like, 'cause that's like crossed my mind, but I'm like, I never thought about it like that deep
Yeah.
because it is. Why do we care? It's a literally when we post something, it's because we're trying to get a reaction out of someone or validation from someone and like, why? Why do we need that? But I feel like that goes like hand in hand with like the photography industry right now too and like needing the validation. I know that you were talking about this kind of and like like
Um,
I can't tell if like something's
no,
coming or you're just
it's
thinking.
coming. Um, no, and I feel like there is like a small corner of like the social media world that does not care in that way. And
Mhm.
I feel like I am drawn to following those accounts more
Yeah.
all the time because following the ones that are doing what you're talking about is it's mentally like exhausting. Like I don't want to follow them because it makes me feel crappy about myself.
It is. It's like parenting, literally what our house looks like, what we're wearing, like what we're doing all day, like what our how successful we are. It's like every little thing in our life we're like constantly comparing it and like trying to like up everyone or like be like, okay, I need to be doing that or like especially I feel like with parenting too, I feel like I see it so much with like even when it's not like someone's trying to like send like a positive message, but it's still like, oh, are you dealing with like your toddler having meltdowns over this? Like try these steps to like
Okay, so I know you haven't gotten into this age range yet, so you don't know. But I was so hung up on all of like the toddler advice and like doing everything right and
mhm,
like whatever they are the experts, so whatever they say that must be the right way to do it.
mm,
As soon as they get out of toddlerhood, you get dropped like a hot potato. There is no one really well, there's, like, a couple, I lied, I do follow a
Turn your
couple, but
mic.
there's not oh, what?
Turn your mic, you're talking on the side.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
There's not a whole lot of resources for older kids, and it's not that serious
Yeah.
as the way the toddler parenting experts make it seem.
Yeah. It like the newborn and toddler stages, it's like,
It's because 'cause they're preying on new parents. I
yeah,
genuinely feel like if that's what it is, that they're preying on new parents.
it is because it's I feel like you're like either looking for all the answers or like just looking to relate to someone. And like, yeah, you can relate to someone, but like, you almost get like sucked in and be like, okay, this is what I need to do now with my kid because this is working for them. And it's like, the same thing doesn't work for every family.
No, it doesn't work for every family and it doesn't work for every kid, and
Right.
then there is that acknowledgement when they start to get older, but why is it so cookie cutter for these young kids?
Yeah. Yeah. It, I mean, I notice I catch myself getting caught up in it all the time. I'm like, oh, I should start trying this because I saw a video and this works for them. And like, we've been struggling with this. So maybe if I start implementing these things that they're advising, then I'll, you know, we'll have this down now. Like, we won't
Right.
have meltdowns or whatever. And
No,
it's not,
it's like, I mean, yes, there is, like, um, weight to what they're saying and,
yeah,
um, like, how they feed off of our energy and, us being calm will help them because like, all of that
yeah,
and, obviously, I don't know, we don't do timeouts. All, it's time to, okay, you need to take a
still,
minute.
yeah,
Yeah, settle down, but we're not, I don't "Okay, you're in trouble, go to your room," like, you're in a timeout or anything like that. I, agree with those things, but, eating, my kids used to eat so good, and I remember one time I posted on my Instagram stories because people were like, "How do you get your kids to eat so well?" And it wasn't even that, I was bragging about how they were eating, it was just, I had, shown their plates or something,
yeah.
and I was like, "I just keep giving it to them, that's all I do, I just keep giving it to them." And now we're probably gonna have to go see a dietitian for one of my, oldest because she won't eat anything, but she ate a ton of stuff when she was little, and I was
Mhm.
doing everything right. So, it literally doesn't matter.
No, I mean, like, the same thing, like Axel literally used to eat anything, and now he is so picky, so like sensitive to smells. How a food smells to him, he might not touch it because he doesn't like the way it smells. Like the way the kitchen smells when I'm cooking something, he doesn't want to eat that dinner. Like, and he used to eat anything I fed to him. So
Yep.
like, it's just not. It's hard because like I know there's a lot of like good advice out there, and just like trying to be relatable and like maybe feeling like there's a sense of community or whatever, but it also like a lot of it ends up leaving like a negative impact on you
Yep.
or just second guessing everything you're doing.
100%.
With my house, I feel like I used to be afraid to like post pictures of like the inside of my house or the outside. I'm like, well, it's not like finished or it's not styled how I want it to be. It doesn't look picture perfect right now. I'm like, why does that matter?
I don't know how to say what I'm about to say nicely, so maybe listen to this back and then don't put it in there if it sounds really terrible. But, um, we went to a friend's house and, I worry about the way that my house looks all the time, and, are your friends gonna come over and think that our house is a dump and they're, living in, this Pinterest perfect home and they come over here and it's a dump? But then I've been to friends' houses and they're like, there's no sense of style. It's just random stuff that they have acquired. It's not that.
It's just a
eh,
home.
It's literally just where they live. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
There's a lazy boy on the counter or on the
On the
counter
counter.
in the corner and a couch that has a sheet over it because it's gross and they don't they just need a sheet over it. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not that it's not
Yeah.
that serious.
Yeah. It's It is. There's just like such a like I really wonder, I'm sure there's like stats out there or something, but like our generation specifically because the way we've like grown up with social media, not grown up with it, but like kind of, I guess. Like the age we finally had access to it was I can't think of the word. Whatever. I wonder like mentally what it's done to all of us, like with anxiety and depression. And then I'm sure there's stats out there,
I'm sure there is.
I mean, like I know I'm doing this with like workout stuff right now, and like my cortisol and stuff, like I'm getting sucked into all of that because I'm getting fed it now, and like yeah, there's a lot of like helpful information out there, but I'm like, okay, well, she looks this good now. So like, what am I doing wrong? Why don't I look like that? Or like, I need to start doing that workout so I can look like her.
I
It's not
There's this girl that I follow, and she's a mom of two, I think, maybe three. I think it's only two. Um, but she's a single mom of two, and she works out all the time. She's like posted her like whole like workout journey and all of this stuff. And she posted a reel the other day that was like the number one question people ask me is how I like what diet I followed, how I did it, like all of these things. And everything just left my brain. It was essentially like it took me a really long time. Like it took me years. What you're seeing is years of like imperfect progress
Mhm.
and ups and downs. This isn't like do this, do exactly what I did, and you'll look like this tomorrow or in 3 months or
Right.
whatever. And um then she went on to say like I'm not eating like I don't eat perfect all the time. It's just what you do most of the time and like whatever. But
Mhm.
um I don't feel like people do like talk about it in that way
Mm-mm.
with really anything. It's just like everything is immediate.
Yeah. I mean, even when it comes to photography and like people like selling business guides and stuff and how to grow your business. And it's like, okay, book this class and you're going to start booking 10K weddings.
Buy my course and you'll make six figures.
Yeah.
Newsflash, no, you will not.
Well, and like, sure, maybe you can, but it just seems like I can't think of the word. Like so far fetched or whatever. Like,
It is. And if everybody is doing that, then there's not enough people to go around for
right,
everybody to be doing that.
right.
Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not saying that like people are destined to struggle in this industry. I'm just saying like it doesn't
No.
logically make sense. That's why there's different skill levels and
Well, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And it's not to like, not to say that those courses aren't going to help you or whatever, but it's just,
Oh, no, I don't feel like they are, but it's fine.
well, not all of them, but, but I feel like what people are like going into it for, like just like that big picture of like the quick access and like quick success and instead of just like being genuine about like how much you have to work at it. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, sure, you can get there, but like buying a course isn't gonna necessarily be the one thing that's gonna make you successful.
no, no.
I don't know, maybe maybe we're just bitter, but I really don't like because it's with anything. It's not just
It's with
photography, it's
anything,
anything.
and I really think it's just like the way that it's approached that puts such a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like the six-figure wedding course or whatever the fuck it's called. We do we need to like label our all of our stuff the like ultimate mom photo balance like or something ridiculous that we can't
Maybe.
that we can't promise? Like, why are
Right.
you promising these things to people
I
just so you can
know.
take their money?
And, like, maybe you have a lot to offer, but it just seems like such a big promise.
Well, and also everybody's doing that right now, like literally everyone. So do you even
Yeah.
have that much to offer, or are you just doing it because somebody else made a quick buck off of these high promises?
I mean, it is like the thing that lady I sent you, or maybe I just told you about her that I keep, like, getting targeted for some reason. Um, but it's like, buy my $37 course and, like, work 2 hours a day and you'll be a millionaire thing. Like, you just have to
Yeah,
buy this course.
right. I'm sure.
And it's
Right.
like people just see, like, money bags and it's like, "Okay."
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not how it works.
No.
And I don't know, maybe that's just, like, the world we live in right now of, like, everyone just wanting that, like, instant gratification from anything.
There was this girl, I don't know where she's from, but I unfollowed her when she was like, "Oh my god, you guys, so I bought this course and it taught me how to make a course, and now I'm gonna sell you the course that I made, but I'm also gonna teach you how to make a course so that you can do it too." And I was like, "Bye." Well, she popped up in my threads and she basically was like, because I guess Stripe is like, um, it's called a multimedia course is what those courses are called, where they're like, "You just buy my course and it'll teach you how to
Mhm.
do this, and then you can sell the course to other people." It's called a multimedia course, and Stripe is, like, cracking down on the usage of Stripe for those sales.
Hmm.
So now people are like, "Oh, yeah, those are kinda icky." Like,
Ah.
because somebody else is cracking down on them, so that thread came up in my threads, and she had commented on it and was like, um I wonder if it's still there. She basically was like, "Yeah, some of us fell for that and have, like, nothing to show for it." And, like, I could have told you that. And she's a photographer that had, like, a lot of, I don't know, like 30 or 40,000 followers,
Huh.
and she fell for this, like,
That's interesting.
thing, and it's wild.
I don't know. It's the videos that they make too that are just they're all the same. Like that one girl I was telling you about that like pops up every single one of her videos is just about how easy it is. Just buy the course. I retired my husband. Like it's the same thing. It's never like I feel like I would be more likely to like
Oh, well, it's like, on Threads again, um,
I need to get back on there.
you do, there's these stupid people that are like, "I have a new account and I have 100,000 followers, but people don't wanna pay me." How the fuck did you get 100,000 followers? Did you buy them? No, they had, like, 3 or 4 reels that went viral,
Oh.
and it's like, I just don't
I think if I didn't have a business, I think I'd be off social media.
I don't know that I would be,
No.
but I like to connect with other people in that way.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I enjoy, like, snooping and I'm invested in people's lives that I don't even know, but I don't like that I am. That makes sense. Like, I enjoy it, but I don't like that I enjoy it.
I think I feel about it, like, from a helping other people feel seen standpoint,
Yeah.
but I think it's because I share, like, my bullshit. Like, if I was just here to, like, share cute pictures of my kids and also, like, hustle for work, I would feel differently, I think.
Yeah.
Start sharing your bullshit, Frankie, and then maybe you'll feel better.
Maybe. I think I don't want, like, certain people seeing my bullshit, though.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's
again,
fair.
why do I care?
You gotta lose all your shame.
I know. I still have just a little bit.
Yeah.
No, but that is true. There's, like there's been a lot of like relatable videos that might just be like the dumbest, most simple thing. And I'm like, huh, I'm not the only one that does that. Or I'm not the only one that thinks that way. So it is like nice for that.
Yeah.
Feeling like normal and it's just human, you know?
Mhm.
But there's just like such a negative side to it.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me, for like the constant need to like have it in my phone or in my hand
Yeah.
and like the aimlessly scrolling. Like I'm not even looking at anything. I'm just like scrolling because that's what my thumb does.
Yeah. I've noticed it starts to, like, hurt my brain. I don't even know how to explain it.
No, my eyes will literally get like foggy sometimes. And I'm like,
Yeah, and it's like, "Why am I doing this?" Like, get this like, why? Get it
yeah,
away.
that's bad. But it's also
I
like a
have
good way to like disassociate.
Yeah. I have I have
Mhm.
noticed that I prefer to post things when I can post it and then go away. Like, if I post something and then, like, leave the house to, like, run errands, I'm less likely to be, like, obsessively
Yeah,
checking it and just let it do its thing.
that's a really good point. Like that's duh. Like why wouldn't you do it that way?
And I do notice that if I get on it right in the morning, I'm like, "Oh crap, what do I need to post today or should I post today?" And then I'm like freaking out about it because I don't have anything in my back pocket to post because I'm in this weird space where I don't really know what I'm
Oh, I'm
posting.
sorry. Are you posting on social media?
I mean, I'm trying sometimes. Um, I don't know, I just really don't want to have it be a workspace, and I think that's part of it too for me is that I don't wanna have it be a workspace, because
Yeah.
if people wanna work with me, I want them to work with me for me. They clearly can go look like, it's not like I'm not gonna share my work at all or not gonna
Yeah.
share pictures I take of my family. They'll still be able to see, like, "Oh, wow, she takes good photos," without
Mhm.
me having to, like, post clients continuously on my feed.
I get it. That's fair.
And I enjoy posting more when I post things that just, like, feel, like, off the rip or from my heart or, like, all of these things versus, "Oh, crap, I have to post something today. Let me pull these photos, and crap, now I have to think of a caption, so let me think of a caption to
Mhm.
go with these photos."
Yeah. But that's I mean, that's what draws people to you, you know?
I mean, I don't know, I'm fucking losing followers like wildfire right now.
Don't come to us to learn how to gain a following on social media.
Literally, because 'cause I've worked so hard to, like, and I just can't get over this stupid this hump.
It's dumb because I feel like there's sometimes when I'm, like, being consistent or trying to, like, comment on people's posts more or whatever it is, and then I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm noticing, like, more engagement, like, more followers." But then, like, it'll be another week I'm doing that, and I'll be losing followers. So I'm like, "I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah,
it is."
uh-huh.
And thinking about so, like, if you had videos that were going viral and that's how you're getting your following, if you're running a business, majority of those people that are following you from a viral video most likely aren't booking you.
No, but I just lost
Well,
21 followers, in the last, like, week and a half.
grow 'em.
I mean, yes, but also, like,
Yeah.
why? 'Cause I mean, I don't want disingenuine people or, like, people who are, like, I don't know, I don't want people who don't wanna be there to follow me, like, I don't really
Yeah.
care, like, that much, but also, like, it's frustrating.
Okay, wait. I was just as I just said what I just said, am I being a hypocrite from what I was saying, like, last episode?
I don't know, what did you say last episode?
Or, like, I don't know if it was last episode or whatever, but, like, we were talking about how your following affects your business.
It does.
I know, but now I'm sitting here, I'm like, you're gonna get a viral video and get all these followers, but you're not gonna get, like, bookings from all those followers.
Oh, yeah, no, all those followers that just, like, followed you because they liked your one reel, yeah, they're probably not gonna book you,
Yeah.
but it will give you the, like, privilege of validation or,
A
not
bigger
validation,
reach or
a bigger reach and also, like, that, like, that imaginary social media qualifier that's like, "Oh, they have a lot of followers, they're worthy."
okay, yeah. Okay, I don't feel like a hypocrite anymore.
No.
As, like, that was, like, falling out of my mouth, I was like, "Wait." Feel like I
No.
just said the opposite.
No. No.
Okay, as much as I'm loving that we're talking about this, next well, we're having the guys on next time.
If they don't flake, fucking flakes.
Well, mostly mine,
I mean, mine is sleeping, so it's fine.
but we need a fun episode
We do need a fun episode.
because 'cause we're funny.
Maybe we should tell I wonder if this is embarrassing, but I would be willing to take it for the team. I shit my pants on my wedding day. We could tell that story.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say.
And it's, like, not just like, "Oop, yep, she, like, just had a little bit of a poop." It was
A
like
little bit of a poop.
it was awful, and it was,
Like a full-blown dump.
yeah, but it's, like, it's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's all worse than that. So, um, uh, we could, I don't know, talk about some kind of, like, horror stories in that way because that would people I mean, oh, it's mortifying, but I would do it for us.
We've all I had to think about it before I said it. I haven't shit my pants yet.
Bless you. You're so lucky.
Have I? I feel like maybe I've just been, like, really close to it because
I don't know.
anxiety.
That's a good
Uh-huh.
clip, though, to go ahead and put on fucking Instagram.
Jake has multiple times. It's just
Just
like a
out the poor man.
normal day for him.
Oh my god. Oh,
No,
Jesus.
okay, wait. Since you said that, I that has always been one of my biggest fears, like going to a wedding, because I'll always get like super anxious, like driving there. It's just like normal. And then once I'm there, I'm fine. But I'm like, what if I did shit my pants on the way to a wedding? What do I do? Like, do
It
I have time? I got to go find like a Target or something and buy new clothes. Then I have to walk into that Target with my shit pants, walk around to find a new outfit. So I'm just walking around in
you
shit pants
can't
and
try on because 'cause you're covered in poop.
right. Got to buy new underwear. Like, and then, yeah, like what? So, like, one, do I have the time for that? So, do I need to start packing? Like, I need to pack like a diaper bag for myself, like,
Pretty
just in
much.
case.
Oh my god,
Especially
yeah.
now that I've like put that out in the universe, like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that. I feel like I'm
Um,
into your dog,
you've never seen my dog?
like, very rarely.
Because that's where he lives, right there. He gets up to bark, he gets up to beg me to take him outside, and he gets up to drink out of the toilet when the kids leave it open. But he just lays there.
Living the life.
Actually, he's probably
Oh.
10 now, and I just am sad because, I don't know, he's such a good dog, and I spent the last several child-rearing years being sick of his shit because he's like my Velcro dog, and he's up my ass all the time, but I've got babies attached to me, like, "Go away. I love you, but go away."
Yeah. I was it last week or the week before? Because Mika is 10. She'll be 11 this year. And she has moments of like acting like a puppy, but she like also acts like an old dog. But like she's not sick or anything, like nothing's, severely wrong with her. But she was like breathing funny the other day, like almost taking like two breaths to like breathe in, and then they were like quick. And I just kept like staring at her because I feel like ever since she turned 10, I'll just like stare at her and be like, is she breathing? I feel like I'm just like waiting to like wake up to like a dead dog. I don't know if it's just like a fear. I don't know what it is. So I'm just always like staring at her, but I'm also always yelling at her because she's like also same, like she could be sleeping on the couch. And if she hears me get up, she's going to follow me. And I could just be like, grabbing one thing out of the kitchen and coming back, and she's like, "Okay, where are we going?" Like, but I
He
full on was sobbing the other day because of her breathing. And I was like, I feel bad. She was like my dog. Like I took her everywhere, like literally would bake her a cake on her birthday. Like that was my baby. And now these last few years of her life are just going to be like her getting yelled at and like not getting played with. And so I was like losing my mind, which is fine. But
he, does not act like an old dog yet, but he's like just he's never been very rambunctious, like, he's just a pretty mellow dude.
yeah,
Um, but Maisie is 12. She'll be 13 this fall, and she's a crotchety old bitch. She is just I love her, and I feel bad that I feel this way about her now, but she is just a grumpy old hag.
yeah,
And she was like and she still is okay, she acts like an old lady, but still has moments of acting like a puppy.
yeah,
Um, but like she went everywhere with me. She's my baby. She like all the time. I loved her. I still love her, but she's also like a pain in my ass. And she pees in my house,
yes,
and I'm just very sick of her shit.
yeah,
And she can't get on the couch anymore, so she gets all pissy because she can't get on the couch to snuggle. But then if I lift, she doesn't want to be lifted, so
oh,
she like growls at me if I try to pick her up. But like I'm trying to help you because you want to get on the couch. Like you pick a
right.
lane.
She's like, no, bitch, I got this.
Yeah, but like she can't. She'll like try to like she'll go like this like a bunch of times over and over and
Oh,
over again. She just can't. She's heavy and her legs are getting bad because she's so heavy.
yeah,
N Her legs are really short and she's just whatever. But there's times with her where I'm like, "Are you dead? Like, are you breathing?"
no,
Um, and then she was she wasn't choking, but she was choking. Like, I don't know if she drank wrong or
Mhm.
she just had something stuck or she was just like hacking up. And my mom was like, "Something's wrong with her." And I'm like, "She's fine." And she's like, "No, like I think she's choking." And I'm like, "She'll get it out." Like, fine.
She'll be fine. If it's her time, it's her time. Like,
Exactly. Like there's nothing whatever. It's fine.
yep,
I'll
I
be
know.
devastated when she actually does go, but
Yes,
like
yeah,
also like okay.
a little relieved at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yes. Yeah.
I know Mika's the same way. She pees in the house, mostly only in Axel's room. She like she acts like she's starving. She rips food out of the kids' hands off the counters. Like she never used to do that. She was always so good with food. Now she'll eat anything but her own food.
Maisie, like clockwork, will stand by her bowl and bark incessantly until you feed her. But it's not even just like I don't even know how to explain her bark. It's like when a kid is like screaming at you. Like that is her bark to me. And if I go in the kitchen and it's like close to her meal time, she starts barking at me. Like throw me a snack. No,
Not time.
literally no. She just barks and shut up, Maze. And then when I tell her to like, be quiet, then she'll just like low growl like at me. Like the fuck? Come on.
It's so annoying.
It's so annoying, but she won't bark to be let out. If you don't catch her, like, standing at, like, the stairs, like, 'cause she's gonna go towards the door or
Mhm.
at the door, then she just like spitefully pees somewhere else in the house because you weren't paying attention to her. But she doesn't make noise. She just like
Yeah, she's like, "You didn't see me standing
I'm
here
not
waiting?"
yeah,
Like,
I'm not telepathic, my bad.
so rude of her.
It is.
Mm.
And our downstairs so our master like, the master suite in this house is it's downstairs, it's on the first floor, and it's, um, like, U-shaped, so you walk in the bedroom door and there's, like, the bedroom, but then there is, like, a connector and there's, like, this, like, hallway that has a vanity and a linen closet, and then the door to the walk-in closet, and then the door to the bathroom, but then there's also a door to the bathroom from the, like, the hallway right across from the master bedroom door, so it makes a U shape. Well,
Okay.
the doors are like a vacuum through those, so if you shut one door, the other door will, like, pop
Yeah.
open or whatever. Well, so it doesn't the bathroom door doesn't stay all the way open, like, it'll fall in all the time and, like, just be cracked. She We have lived in this house for 8 years, not no, 9 years with her. And she moseys on in there and pokes her little nose in and scurries her chunky little ass into that bathroom, and then she's locked in, and then she'll just bark and bark and bark.
Ugh,
She's locked in the bathroom in the dark because she can't get out because the door swung shut.
that's so
This
irritating.
happens every day for the last, I don't even know, 10 years probably, and you'd
Yeah.
think that she would learn, but
Yeah.
no, she just keeps doing it.
So today might be different.
Yeah, so she just I love her and she's annoying.
I know, it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mika, she so she never barked until I got Gunner. So she was like she was a year old. But, like, she was never one to, like, bark if she saw a dog or, like, if someone was at the door, she would, like, maybe bark, but when she would bark, you'd be like, "What was that?" Like, it was very rare. So she just I feel like because she didn't bark for so long, her bark is so weird and annoying. It's, like, almost forceful, like, she's, like, trying to figure out how to bark. So when she does bark, I'm like, "Shut the fuck up." Like, it's not even like a normal dog bark where, like, just irritating.
And then I feel so bad because I'm so like Wrigley is annoying because he'll sit, he wants to sit by you, but when he sits and I'm also sitting, his face is like this close to my face. And he's just like breathing in my face and every once in a while he'll try to just like lick me, but he doesn't want to like nicely lick me. He wants to like sneak it in, so it's like he's like poking me with his tongue.
Is he a pit mix?
He is I don't I don't know, because he's got because his head is so small, I don't know if he actually is a pit mix. They said he is a Vizsla, part
Okay.
Vizsla, which I 100% that's what they said at the Humane Society, and I 100% believe that based on all of his characteristics. Um, but they said he was either mixed with boxer or pit, but I don't really see either one of those.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's so I don't know.
Hmm.
Um, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so he's just annoying, but like I still like love him a lot. It's like I love Maisie, but also I'm just like very sick of you. And I feel so bad. And I feel even more bad because I am not a cat person, but I am like so obsessed with these stupid cats.
I know. I feel so bad when, like, Tom will be near and I'll just grab him and, like, love on him, and I can just see the dogs are like, "Seriously?"
Mhm.
Like, you won't even look at me.
Yep.
I'm like, "Oh, look at this cat."
Yep. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where's baby cat? Like, have you found the cats yet? Where are they hiding?
Oh, poor
Oh.
dog. I was asking if he was a pit because the pit we used to have, he was such a meatball. We always called him a meatball, but, like, he loved snuggling. That's one thing I, like, really miss about him because, like, when he snuggled, he snuggled. It wasn't just, like, a dog sitting next to you, like, he wanted to be, like, inside of you, like, head on you, like, really get in there. If he slept in our bed, he needed a pillow, like, head on the pillow, under the blankets. Like, he was so cute. But same, like, the kisses he would give, like, his tongue would like sneak out real fast, but it was like the biggest kiss ever. But it was never like just a normal, like slow
Yeah.
dog lick. It
Yep.
was always intense.
When we first got him, he would sleep on my chest every night. They said he was old enough to leave. I don't know that he was so tiny. I don't know that he was. But yeah, he's just like a Velcro dog. And he's very in tune with my emotions too, which is so frustrating because I'll be like up there and he just wants to like help, but then like you're under my fucking feet, like you're panting at me because I'm stressed and you're trying to like I know you're trying to calm me down, but also like get away
I
from me.
know. I know. Yeah, this Mika's the same way. She like if I'm crying and she's by me, she'll like lick my tears off my face or like she'll just sit there and like wait. Even the kids, like she's pretty cautious. She's like a mama dog. Like she's always watching the kids and she when I got her, I was not with Jake and I was in not a good relationship, like a lot of yelling. And anytime it got like very, very loud, especially yelling at me, she would crouch in the corner and like try and get as small as she could and like hide and sometimes shake a little bit. And I was like, no, see, we can't do that because of how she's reacting to it. Like we're upsetting
Right?
her. We can't do
Right.
that. So now she's still like, when Jake and I first started dating, I remember she did it a few times. Like Jake was just louder. So like just the way he would talk sometimes or like messing around, she would like get freaked out. And I was like, okay, no worries. He's okay. But she
He
is just so in
will
tune.
um lately if like the kids are pissing me off and I'm like telling them not to do something and they do it anyway or whatever and then they run from me and I'm like sitting on the couch and get up, that like jerking motion of me getting up and going like after them, not that
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do anything to them, but just me like
Right.
that like fastness. He does not like that at all. And he was like trying to herd me a couple weeks ago and like
Really?
nipped my thigh and I was like, you are my dog, like what are you doing?
You're on my team.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think it was that time. I think Tallulah was squirting me with a spray bottle while I was holding the sleeping baby, and I like slid him off me so fast, and I was like, "You better run!" Because I was so fucking pissed.
That's so annoying. Oh, freaking
Well,
kid.
fucking kids. Summer starts on Friday, and I'm not ready.
Oh, okay, so this is your last week.
Yep,
I don't know why I thought you guys were out already.
because everybody else is.
Yeah.
We were at the pediatrician this morning, and I went to go make the follow up appointment. And I asked the receptionist, I was like, "Can I have a doctor's note?" She was like, "What do you need a doctor's note for?" And I was like, "'Cause she missed, like, the
Cool.
first 3 hours of school," and then she was like, "Oh, you're still in school?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're still in school." I'm like, "You need to get on Threads." I'm, like, living for this girl's content right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I know, I need to go on it, just not like not to post.
Okay, well, why do I feel bad then? You can put this in there, this part. Why do I feel bad then that I encouraged so many people last year to raise their prices and charge what they're worth and make the jump of being a full-time entrepreneur? Because I truly do believe in that. We've done it. I understand, like, our circumstances are a little bit different. We have, like, a different we're not relying solely on my photography income. Like, I understand that our circumstances are different,
Yeah.
but I still, even now when the economy is crap, believe so deeply in the premise of, like, just chasing your dreams and, like,
Yeah.
just doing it, and that things fall into place and happen when there is, like, a do or die like, mentality. Like, I
Mhm.
just believe so firmly in that, and so I why do I feel like a jackass for having encouraged pricing increases for everybody I know because we deserve them
Mhm.
and are worth them and deserve to be profitable and pay ourselves a living wage. Anyway, why did I advocate why do I feel like an asshole for advocating for that, encouraging everybody to do that, encouraging people that I love to quit the jobs that they're miserable at because they were, so that they could devote the time to go full time with their photo or whatever other job that they were trying to like start on their own.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave good advice, but these other fucking people are morons and they're like, you can book $15,000 weddings and you can book like multiple a month, no problem in this shit ass economy. And let me teach you this course of how you can do it. But they don't feel like an asshole. So why do I feel like an asshole? And I did it for free. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard. I struggle with this so much because we see people that are clearly doing fine, getting all the bookings they want.
But I don't even know if they are. Are like I truly, so many people have said it's so funky and weird this year. Also, a wedding photographer hopped into my DMs, that a wedding photographer that I really like, that I'm shooting her family later this year, but hopped into my DMs and she's good. She's very good and like charges well and all of these things. You probably know who I'm talking about. I think I told you that I'm shooting her family. I didn't tell you this part though. But hopped into my DMs after I like went off on that tangent that I went on the other day
Yeah.
and my close friends and was like, oh, name names because I can think of a couple in the wedding industry that are like this right now. And yeah, where they're just like shady and cutthroat and like poaching people and all of these things. So anyway, my point is, are they even booking or are they just big fat fucking liars?
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll never know, honestly.
We'll never know, and it's gonna keep me up at night. So I hope you lying hoes are flattered that I lose sleep over you.
So the few times I've posted anything about like, I posted something on like my close friends about like, how do you know when like it's time to quit?
Uh-huh.
And a majority of the, like, I'd say 95% of the people that responded, they're like feeling the same way. They're like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. Like, I also feel like I want to quit. But then there were like the couple people who were like, if your heart's not in it, like, don't do it. And I'm like, it's not that my heart's not in it. It's like that the industry just seems weird right now. And like, why is it so hard all of a sudden?
Right.
And why are people being so nasty right now? And it's not, I don't want to sound bitter because I know we do sound bitter sometimes. And
I
maybe
said
I
this.
am a little bitter.
No, I
But
was saying to the same person that because I went off on a thing about people just flat out taking our ideas and like instead of being involved in our community are trying to just start their own with the same premise, but like not the same. The same but fake. I guess I don't even know how to explain what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I was like, but maybe that's just my own bitterness instead of shitty people. She goes, no, that's shitty people.
yeah.
So I don't know. Are we better or are we just annoyed because people are so fake and we are, I don't know. I feel like you and I pride ourselves on like being honest.
Oh, yeah.
So I just don't understand the need to like lie.
Yeah.
Or like if you want to use it as a marketing tactic, cool, but then don't be a dick to your photographer friends who are like saying that it's honestly a struggle.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's frustrating too because I think there's a lot of people that like I'm not even thinking of anyone like specific right now, but like people that say they're like so about community and like host content days or retreats to like build community, but like they're not actually building community.
No, and you can tell that they're just saying the right things so that they can take your money.
Right. And like I guess sure, cool, good for you. Like you figured out how to get someone to buy a ticket, but
Also, is it good for you? Because if we flipped this into a situation of like a significant other, we would be like, oh my gosh, you need to dump them.
yeah.
Or a friend treating you that way, you'd be like, oh my gosh, cut that bitch off. That's not the kind of friendship you need.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it is true. So why are we giving them the time of day?
I
Gosh, I
don't
hate
know.
everybody. I don't know either.
Feel so indifferent right now.
I know. Anyway, so I think that we should just get a little unhinged on threads and maybe people will start following us. Do we have a creative as a mother threads?
We do, but I think I've only ever like shared our like Instagram posts on there.
Okay. I think my favorite thing about I think my favorite thing about threads is that my feed is, like, so chaotic. It goes from, like, photo stuff to Taylor Swift to Maddie Healy's engagement to postpartum.
Engagement.
Maddie Healy got engaged, yeah, to this she's scary looking, to, like, postpartum hair loss tips to, um
A little bit of everything.
yeah, I fell down this hole. Oh my god. I have to send it to you. It's so funny. I fell down this hole on Threads about it was like this girl had posted and she was like, "Guys, send me your hugs because I'm in a mono dash poly relationship and my boyfriend just the reality of what that means just hit my boyfriend. He's really upset with me." Because her boyfriend is monogamous, but she's polyamorous. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm, like, reading all of this last night, and this person commented on it and was like, "Wait, hold on. What does monopoly mean?" But they didn't put the dash, so it said, "Wait, what does monopoly mean?" And somebody commented on it and said, "Monopoly is a game that ruins your relationships with friends, family, and other loved ones, so I can see why they're having trouble." And it just freaking sent me. So now I also have more of, like, the multiple partner type
Yeah.
topics in my
Okay.
threads
I need to
because
get
I
on it.
fell down that hole the other day.
That's funny.
Um, yeah, so I think that's why I like threads 'cause it's just like it's unhinged chaos, and I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem so serious.
What we need more of.
Yeah, and I think the people who are super serious aren't really there, so I think that we should probably hang out there more.
That's true.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
Where people
and
are
I
at.
think also, I don't remember if I told you this or not, but I think the reason why I did tell you this. Part of the reason why I'm so salty about this year is because people are finally shifting the way that we were, like, encouraging them to shift, but they're not shifting that way because of our encouragement. They're shifting that way because of other things,
Yeah.
and it's frustrating because I don't know, it's our backyard and we've been, like, singing this stuff and interacting. I think it's specifically because it's the people that we have been, like, preaching this to,
Yes.
and then it's like, "Oh my gosh, somebody else said this and it's so revolutionary, so now I have to do it." But
You're like,
we've been fucking saying
oh,
this.
wait.
It's like when you are telling your husband 1,400 times that they should do this one thing, but then their friend tells them that they should do it, so they're like, "Oh my god,
They're
I
like,
gotta
did you
do
hear?
this." Yeah. I think that's why it's irritating me.
Uh, yeah. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
So if you're
'Cause
out there listening to our podcast, don't act like a fucking husband.
don't act like a husband. No, it's so true though. I will always talk about like when I first found you and your Creative as a Mother account, like there was nothing else like it. No one was preaching what you were preaching, like not that I was following at least. And
No.
for a while it felt like so many people were like supportive and like I don't know, I can't think of words, but
It's that, and now I feel like people are like, "Who do these bitches think they are?"
yeah,
And it's that. Put this in here, please don't cut this out.
I will. It's gonna be the teaser.
No, but let me read this because this was good. After I was complaining about, people, like, jacking our ideas and stuff, I was told hold on. Don't worry, I'd always choose you guys. I know I haven't gotten to meet up with you guys yet because it just hasn't worked with my schedule, but I feel like I'm part of your community and value you both and what you're doing. You have definitely founded a community and a space where community was missing and it hasn't gone unnoticed. So that was cool and it made me
That's
cry.
nice.
Um, but yeah, I don't feel
Well,
like I don't know.
see, and that's like I know that there's so many people out there that feel that way too, and it's not that like we need the constant validation of like people telling us that all the time. It's just the way other people are going about things.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. All right. So yeah, this is it. This is the end.
Okay. Okay,
We're
wait, hold
done.
on. Let's say bye and then we can keep talking.
Well, yeah. No, that's why I want to get done.
Oh.
Okay, well that's a wrap. Oh wait, hold on. I just turned my TV on.
What'd you
I
do?
hit the-
Oh,
I turned the TV on and I said. All right, well that's all we have. I hope you enjoyed our shit talking. And it's not shit talking when it's the truth.
yeah.
Um,
Venting.
venting about the realities that nobody talks about but thinks about in their sleep or in the night while they can't sleep.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, anyway, come hang out with us and our husbands who think they're gonna make us famous next week.
Yep. And share our podcast, leave
Yep.
reviews,
Like us, heart us, hit subscribe.
all the things.
Please and thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.